When I was single, I would go on dates and I would talk to a girl. My last boss was a jerk. My last boss was an asshole. I said, out of your last 5 bosses, which one of them were assholes? All of them. I'm like, shit, it's not the boss's problem. It's you. It ain't no boss's problem. I will fund this if somebody wants to do this. You do it, you come back to me, nothing changed, I'll fund the whole cost that you had here.
패트릭 데이비드는 만 30세의 나이에 금융회사를 설립하였고 그의 회사는 10년 만에 120개 지점, 약 15,000명의 직원을 고용한 기업으로 성장하였습니다. 그는 한화 1,800억 원의 자산가입니다. 하지만 그의 어린 시절은 그렇게 평탄하지는 않았어요. 이란 이라크 전쟁 당시 난민이었으면서 미국에 이민을 가서 겨우 고등학교를 졸업하였습니다. 그의 학창시절 평균 평점은 1.8점, 미국의 전문대학교인 커뮤니티 컬리지에도 들어갈 수 없었다고 합니다. 그의 낙제생 인생은 무엇을 했길래 인생 역전을 할 수 있었을까요? 그는 몇 가지 방법을 제시했습니다. 그리고 그가 제시한 방법을 그대로 따랐음에도 불구하고 아무런 변화가 없다면 자신에게 찾아오라고 당당하게 이야기를 해요. 그 비용 자신이 다 갚아주겠다고요. 그만큼 호언장담하는 그의 성공 방식은 무엇이었을까요?
So I get out. I struggle. First business, fails. Second business, fails. I tried a personal profit portal, internet, sale, fails. All these things I do fails. I'm working at Bally's. I quit my job to try to do a business. I'm in debt $49,000. I go back to recruiting to say, if I go back into the Army, what would I get? Negotiations come in because there's a part of it that can pay off your debt if you sign in for 6-8 years. I'm like, that's great. I'll go back into the Army. Then I get this one message saying, hang in there, see what happens. A little bit longer, hang in there. Little bit longer, hang in there. Little bit longer, I hang in there. I applied to get a job at Morgan Stanley Deanwood. I applied 100 different places. I was hustling to get a resume in. I eventually got the job. They offered me 3 jobs. I went in without a 4-year degree, 2-year degree. I hadn't taken a test for 3 years because 4 years I'd gone out. I don't know what it is to take a test for 4 years, right? My brain's not been working with tests. My brain's been working with push-ups, pull-ups, all that stuff. I go take the Series 7 exam. I'm studying day and night. I don't know if I'm going to pass this. I'm taking a test. I press that button. You don't know what's going to happen. Morgan fires you if you don't pass the test. And when I'm pressing it, I said, if I fail, I'm re-enlisting to the Army today. I swear to God. And I press, boom, 30-second pause. It's a 6-hour test. Dude, I can't even tell you what my exam. I was in Culver City at the...
How old were you at this?
21, 22 years old.
Wow.
I take the test December 12th of 01. So a couple months after 9/11. Result shows up, 78%. I said, no freaking way. 78%. Shit, I get to keep my job. So I go back and I show it to Morgan. I said, you got 70%. I said, I got 78%. Damn, none of us thought you were going to get. I said, dude, I didn't think I would get 78%. Got 78 freaking percent.
1.8 GPA.
Yeah. So then I stay. I work my ass off. My dad has a heart attack. Rather than partying 5 days a week, I put my head into the books and I start reading. A girl the other night, we're having dinner and everybody's talking about their school. So I went to this school. I went to that school. And I'm just enjoying all the conversations. Because like, oh, I got my MBA, I got my master's, I got my PhD. I'm like, freaking, this is all. I'm the last one. This is sick. So what school did you go to? I didn't go to college. No, come on, Pat. What's university? I'm telling you, I never went to college. I had a 1.8 GPA in high school. Community colleges wouldn't accept me. No way. You're too smart to not. Come on, what college? I said, I'm telling you. I read 2,000 business books and I studied topics. So if I chose a topic, I bought 20 books on that topic and I read just that topic, that subject for 2 months. Then I went to the next topic and the next. That's what I did. So some people who want to say the rich people have these special, gifts and all this other stuff. I'm sorry, you just don't want to read books. You'd much rather watch Netflix. So that argument is, I believe anybody can reach their capacity. Sure. Anybody has that shot, but it takes so much freaking work, pain, that not a lot of people want to go through. Don't get me wrong, life happens to many different people. I'm not here to judge. But all I'm saying is the system of capitalism,
Sure.
the greatest system in the world that allows a guy like me, who doesn't have nowhere in my life you can pinpoint to say, this guy was going to win a life. Not one thing you can pinpoint. Nothing.
Yeah.
Not one thing you can pinpoint. That's why I believe in capitalism. Versus my family believed in communism. My family believed in socialism. Now I'm like, listen, just leave me alone. Let me see what I can do. If my market's 50, I'm good. I'm happy because I'm giving my best. If my market pays 75, I'm happy because I'm giving my best. But if I keep bringing value to the marketplace, all of a sudden an opportunity is going to come up.
Yeah.
And you can't predict that opportunity. All of a sudden someone's going to say, you know what? We're going to do this project. I want you to be a part of it. Here's how it's going to work out. And boom, your name pops up. What the hell just happened here? Because behind closed doors, rather than throwing the towel, you're giving your best. Capitalism works. It's those who don't work that hate capitalism, unfortunately. Those who don't work and don't improve. Some say I work my ass off, but they don't read books. It's those two criterias. You got to work, you got to improve, you got to have a decent attitude. If you have that, capitalism is going to favor you.
outlast, you always say.
Just the first two. Nothing with what I said has to do with the school I went to. Nothing with what I said has to do with certain, God-giving. Nothing with what I said has to do with that. Formula is very transferable to others. I don't jump 46 inches. My name is not LeBron James, and I jump 46 inches. I'm not that guy, okay? It's called work your ass off, okay?
Yeah.
And improve. Work your ass off. I challenge anybody to do the following. Take 4 subjects: sales, negotiation, human nature, okay? Sales, negotiation, human nature, and money. Go to Amazon. I will fund this if somebody wants to do this. You do it, you come back to me, nothing changed, I'll fund the whole cost that you had here. 4 topics. Read every book on negotiation, above 400 reviews on Amazon, that's 4+ star. Read any book that's above 4 star, 25 of them, 400 reviews on sales. Read any book on human nature, psychology, persuasion, any of that stuff. 4 star, like How to Win Friends, all that stuff. Then read any book on money with 400+ reviews. Read Principles, like things like that by Dalio, by Buffett. And for 2 years, obsess over doing that. For 2 years, obsess over doing that. 2 years later, work your ass off and improve in a marketplace. Figure out a way to improve your attitude. Sometimes half the battle is people have some shitty, negative, unattractive attitudes. They're a crap magnet. Everything is shitty. Everything is complaining. Everything is somebody else's fault. Nobody is turned on by somebody that constantly blames somebody else. Nobody. When I was single, I would go on dates and I would talk to a girl. My last boss was a jerk. My last boss was an asshole. I said, out of your last 5 bosses, which one of them were assholes? All of them. I'm like, shit, it's not the boss's problem. It's you. It ain't no boss's problem. It's your attitude sucks.
Yeah.
Within an hour, you saw the attitude.
Right.
You read those 4 topics, 2 years. Work your ass off, come back to me 2 years from now. Matter of fact, you won't even come back to me because you forgot about it because you're killing the marketplace. The market rewards people who outwork and out-improve. It's proven. This doesn't mean you're going to be a millionaire in 2 years.
Yeah.
This doesn't mean you're going to be a billionaire in 2 years. Here's what it does mean too. Your market value is increasing. Somebody may offer you something special next 2 years.
그는 2,000권의 비즈니스 책을 읽고 성장하라고 이야기했습니다. 2,000권의 책. 숫자에서부터 압도가 되죠. 비즈니스라고 하면 정말 다양한 분야가 있습니다. 마케팅, 기획, IT, 회계, 경영, 인사, 협상 등 다양한 분야가 있죠. 하지만 그 중에서 그가 제안한 분야는 4가지 분야였습니다. 세일즈, 협상, 인간 본성, 돈. 인간 본성은 심리학, 설득과 같은 것을 의미합니다. 다른 어떤 주제들보다 비즈니스 본질에 가까운 것을 추려준 거예요. 방법도 꽤 구체적이죠. 아마존에 가서 평점 4점이 넘고 400리뷰가 넘는 것을 고르라고 합니다. 우리나라로 재해석하자면 교보문고, 예스24 어디든 들어가서 세일즈, 협상, 인간 본성, 돈 이 4가지 분야 중에 리뷰가 100개가 넘고 평점이 4점이 넘는 책을 골라서 그것을 2년 동안 미쳐서 읽어보시기 바랍니다. 하나의 주제를 고르게 되면 그것을 정말 깊게 분석했다고 하죠. 한 가지 주제를 정하고 그 주제에 대한 20권의 책을 읽으면서 그 주제에 깊이 있는 탐구를 했다고 합니다. 2달간이 이렇게 하나의 주제를 클리어했다면 다음 주제로 넘어가면서 그 시야를 점차 넓혀갔습니다. 그는 이 방식대로 2,000권의 책을 읽을 수 있었다고 해요. 그것이 자본주의 시스템에서 나의 가치를 압도적으로 높이는 유일한 수단이라고 말합니다. 그는 이렇게 이야기를 해요. 이 방법으로 여러분들을 부자로 만들어주지는 않을 수 있다고 합니다. 하지만 우리의 시장 가치를 높이는 것임은 틀림이 없어요. 자본주의 시스템을 아주 철저하게 활용할 수 있는 비즈니스 책을 통해서 2년 동안 4가지 영역을 독파할 수 있다면 그 분야에 대한 깊이는 누구보다 뛰어나게 될 것입니다. 요즘 저도 책 출판을 위해 글을 쓰고 있어요. 제가 유튜브 콘텐츠를 만들고 실제 강의도 하고 있지만 모든 매체에는 장단점이 있습니다. 글에는 유튜브와 강의에서 담지 못할 깊은 영역을 담을 수가 있어요. 그래서 글에는 깊이 있는 주제를 담을 수 있기 때문에 저자의 영혼을 담을 수 있게 됩니다. 그래서 그 어떤 매체보다 심혈을 기울일 수밖에 없어요. 저자의 영혼을 담은 책 2,000권을 읽는다면 2,000명의 지혜를 단 한 사람인 내가 갖게 되는 것이죠. 설령 그것이 공통되고 중복된 내용이 있을지라도 최소 200가지의 뛰어난 지혜를 얻을 수 있습니다. 책은 여러분들이 투자할 수 있는 투자 대비 가장 효율이 좋은 가성비 최강의 학습 도구입니다. 그가 제안한 방식대로 책을 한번 읽고 읽는 것을 넘어서 실천을 하셔서 여러분들의 값어치를 높여가시기 바랍니다. 그만큼 수많은 기회들이 여러분에게 달려갈 것입니다. 여러분들의 성공 마인드 동반자 작심만일입니다.